Charter Stadium in Fort Worth. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Utah Utes and the TCU Horned Frogs. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth.
Texans, yeah, right? I don't know.
Storylines down on the sideline. Polly?
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the TCU head coach. He loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about getting off to a fast start, that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep that undefeated streak alive in conference play, but it all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Horned Frogs ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Got room at the 35. Smashes through the tackle. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Quick give. It's Parker. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Release to the back. That pass is incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush.
Dude, on the bench?
Expecting throw.
Good
that's
night.
how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Hits inside, it's Payne. Payne knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Right back to the well. Got the first down. Turning it on. The 30. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They're working that left side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
You just got to get this guy.
I'm in that boat with McCaffrey, dude. That's just one guy I'm not touching. I don't care.
I love it on first down here.
I won't touch
Getting him
him.
the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up second and short.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to throw. It's Craig. Here comes the heat. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long.
All right, defensive ends, you've got to do a better job not getting too far up the field on these pass rush situations. You've got to be able to retrace. You can get to the level of the quarterback, then you've got to slow yourself down under control. It's making it way too easy on this QB to know, hey, when these guys get upfield too much and there's a lane, I'm taking off. It's just too easy for me with my speed.
He is denied, and it'll be second and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
I've seen that there's a Twitter account.
Looking for just
Every time someone mentions about a 49ers player being healthy or not, that account will just like quote it.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. He wants it all. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
I do
So
too.
it's an 80-yard drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hold it and finds his man on the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to
That's
understand
fair.
the wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Handoff again. He'll be stopped a couple of yards short. Needed to get it to the 35, but they'll spot it at the 33, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll go with Parker. Makes a man miss. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Play action on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. And the Utes have this offense rolling. Quick completion to the right. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Briggs. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Utes have it in scoring position on first and goal. Run in the red zone. It's Briggs. He steps and
Gosh,
powers it.
playing DJ
works
makes me
his
so
way, and they
nervous.
finally get him down at the 2. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime.
You're in trouble.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Touchdown, Utes!
Golly.
Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game
Yeah, I mean,
continue to
I
heat
feel like I
up,
just started,
the second
and there's a
half.
minute left in the second, and it's just 7-7. I've had the ball once. Ah, I hate this.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff
That is
goes
true.
out of
He
bounds.
sticks to it.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Split backs here. Got it behind the line. It's Payne. There he goes.
Ooh.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. The run inside. It's Payne. Looking for room at the 30. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The Horned Frogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He's got it on the right. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And you can see just how explosive this offense is. It doesn't matter what they do. Whether they're throwing the ball, whether they're running the ball, they've had some balance, but they can pick up yards in chunks.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, TCU!
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Back's got it on the screen. Got 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming. Timeout call by the Utes. That's their first.
I can't stand that. There's 3 of them. Somebody do
The
something.
last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
And the Utes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Gonna field this one in tight
Gosh,
quarters.
that punt hung in
He's
the
brought
end.
down, not a lot of room to take that one back. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Rid of it on the RPO. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Drops back on first down. He lets it fly. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters.
You just started though, didn't you?
Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We begin with the Michigan State Spartans taking on the number 5 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Ducks on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon.
The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going.
Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten.
Give him 88 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. To the air, it's Craig. Out wide right, it's Dwyer. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And quarterback receiver on the same page.
I
Nice
forgot
job
he
seeing the zone,
plays.
understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab. Runs through a man. He might have space. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man, it's Payne. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running inside, it's Payne. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Scanning the field, it's Craig. Zings it complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Looking for room, it's Payne. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Got him downfield, and he scores! Touchdown, Horned Frogs! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale, you know. You
I
did
needed
your
that.
job, you got points, now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get
Just
another
because
stop.
I know
We're in great shape.
Time is of the essence.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been.
He wanted to make a play.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage
that's
is
2 drop kicks in a row.
by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
The Utes will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Moving the pocket, it's Craig. Throws
Oh.
for the tight end.
Bad throw, but it worked out.
He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Horned Frogs come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Gets the back moving. Fresh set of downs going up top. Oh, pressure's coming. Hauls it in. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. After the
No way.
Completion on first down. Now it's 2nd and 6. He wants to throw it again. Rushes on.
I'm gonna
He
call
gets
for it.
rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Dadgummit.
Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Look out! Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be
That went
4th down.
backwards.
This is a point where you just got to be able to.
There's
focus.
not.
The
I mean,
down
I know no
distances in
penalties
this game, like that third
great,
down
but
right
man,
there,
that
when it's a good throw, you
intentional
gotta make the
grounding
catch.
is
You've got to be able to make that
killer.
work.
Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. They'll run for it. It's Parker. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. And the Utes want to move quickly.
And we talked about this guy coming in the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Ooh, get him down.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25 late in the season. Time running short.
What does that make it?
To make their move in the rankings. Our final quarter is on deck, and it looks as if they are ready to go. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Got it in the middle, it's Parker. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is a guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
The Utes will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Pick up of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. They want to get this defense on its heels.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Just going to keep it after the snap. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. A designed run for the quarterback. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical in the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Eight-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Knocked down immediately.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
On 3rd down, here's Parker. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And this offense,
and guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Working that left side now. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Sells the run, looking to pass. Rolls right. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. They want that clock to run. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Just feeds the running back. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100
well,
yards
that may
right
be the
before
fastest
that run, but defense gets the
game
better
I've
of
ever
there.
played.
Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
21-7.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover.